In the vast ecosystem of UWC-USA, there is a unique niche that is known for being home to many fascinating species. Today we will explore the species inside Chumolungma and observe their interactions and habits.
Close the door!
We have just seen a typical Madeline. The Madeline produces her own food by combining ingredients. It never uses animal sources. To be able to survive the harsh, cold winters of New Mexico, the Madeline supplements her natural fur with many blankets. Madelines are not adapted for the cold. Here we have a Lorena prior to her mating ritual. Lorenas prefer partners from the same place as them. Lorenas have the most powerful voice among the creatures of Chumolungma. Sometimes, her calls can be heard from the top of the jungle's hill.
Huh?
And here you can see a wild Naomi in its natural habitat. Naomis are extremely rare in the wilderness. One interesting characteristic of the Naomi is that it's constantly surrounded by the males of the species. A Naomi will quickly get bored of the males, though. When it encounters other females, called Wedads, the Naomi will start chasing them, emitting a strange cry that sounds like The Wedad is a North African species of the prankster genus. In the 2 years since the Wedad migrated to Chum, she has had great fun in the prank-conducive atmosphere of UWC. Her speciality is knocking on doors and running away, leaving other organisms confused and disoriented. Wedads think this is genuinely funny. The Wedad tends to be very sustainable and loves saving electricity. Morgan's room is the destination of many organisms from other parts of the jungle who come to court and entertain her with music and stories. Morgans live on ramen and marmite.
Oi! Marmite!
Her interaction with her roomie can be described as symbiotic, as their strange interests often align.
Oi! Is my fish dead? Hello. How are you?
That was a Michelle. Michelles have very interesting welcoming rituals, as you have just witnessed. They are very rare and thoughtfully quiet. They surprise and please others with their artistic talents. The Michelle has a very close relationship with the Carlin, another North American artist species. Carlin enjoys ink, making books, bread, and swing and ballroom dancing with Michelles. Also, the Carlin's hair grows at a very high speed so that no haircut is permanent. Their mutual affection benefits the entire Chum habitat, and seen together, Michelles and Carlins brighten up the day of observers. In Chum, there is a creature which is essential for the whole habitat to function. It is a 5'8" species of detritivore, more commonly known as the Queen of Compost. I am, of course, talking about the Asian zoe. Asian zoes are extremely efficient composters. Compost is almost a philosophy, a way of life, for the zoe. The zoe is very friendly, peaceful, and quiet. Along with the Asian zoe, we have in Chum the Caribbean zoe, that has a completely different nature. The Caribbean zoe spends most of the day hibernating in her bed while watching Grey's Anatomy or keeping up with the Kardashians, and doing Zumba. The Caribbean zoe needs a lot of sleep to fuel up, and she may give up other functions to never have her sleep levels go down. Caribbean zoes eventually exit their room for classes, aside from Spanish, or to make food. Tsubomis are a very interesting species indeed. Its tone of voice does not have a middle range. It is either silent or loud, but only in the presence of individuals with whom she is close, these being, for the most part, species native to Africa and the Caribbean. On the opposite end of being introverted, we have the Shuting. The Shuting is known as one of the cleanest species, as she loves taking multiple daily showers. Related to the family of chameleons, Shutings are known for quickly changing their appearance in thousands of different ways. As we approach her territory, we notice her great collection of shoes that ensure her dominance in fashion. In Chum, there are two species which share the same territory, the Reem and the Fatima. Both are very intelligent creatures which seem shy to the rest of the jungle, but are actually very active in promoting the rights of the jungle fauna and flora. Reems are deep thinkers and often share their thoughts with the Nkoselati species. Fatimas are great nappers and very sensitive to cold weather. Although Fatimas and Reems get along together wonderfully, there are evident differences in the territory conditions. The lin is an extremely rare type of bird which lives up in the clouds, with its ideas to keep it company. When it eventually comes down to earth, the lin enjoys baking and drawing. Lins are extremely aware of the habitat they live in and know every single corner of the jungle like the back of its hand. The maps she draws give proof of this. Having a close look at a lin can be a very rewarding experience, for these creatures are gentle, kind, and insightful. Here we have the Dana. The Dana is a very small, attractive species that doesn't realize the extent of its beauty.
No boys like me.
The Dana does not recognize the hints that the male species display to her. She prefers to spend time with cats instead. Whenever she becomes extremely homesick and no cats are around, she considers using her den mate as a cat. And here we have a Josephine, also known as a Fini. Finis are very fond of Hannahs and enjoy spending time with them. This particular species of Hannah has an amazing ability to recognize her own blood glucose patterns.
I'm just low.
The Fini is an extremely considerate and apologetic creature who will do anything to help someone else. Both of these species share similar denning habits. In fact, their habitats appear almost exactly the same. The Hannah keeps a cleared path to her nest, while the Fini prefers to have everything evenly spread out in hers. A North American Ale. This species is very interesting. Ales are very concerned with staying fit and healthy. They work out at least 3 times a day. This may be in order to balance out the nutrients found in the Ale's major food source. This particular species has one passion in life. The Sunny is a songbird that dedicates its life to creating the most beautiful sounds that a human has ever heard. The song of the Sunny seems to attract many male creatures. The Leia is an elegant creature. Leias are extremely friendly and are always willing to lend a helping hand. The only behavior that the Leia engages in more than dancing is hugging. Leias are very open and notice when others are in need. When Leias see this, they protect the other creatures with their hugs. The day is coming to an end in the Chumolungma jungle, but there's one species we haven't encountered yet. This is because the Aslacia is a nocturnal species and only emerges at night. You will never see an Aslacia earlier than 2 p.m., especially if she has something to do that day.
I missed classes. And I'm late for cast. Oh, well.